Hello, friends. So exciting. Square Enix High Corp, the Ivalice Alliance. It can only mean one thing, and one thing only. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched, his fading memories. Screwed it up. Screwed up. In stone, his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed, their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents the Zodiac Brave story. AKA Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions, the greatest goddamn video game ever made. I am very excited to finally be playing this. I've thought about it for years. I've tried a couple of times. This is finally happening. Finally happening. We're playing Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions on my YouTube channel. This is the mobile version. I am on Windows 11. Windows 11 lets you play Android. Well, lets you set up Android on your PC. So we're going to do a new game. It's going to say, do I want to do tutorials? And I'm going to say no. I am Arazlam, student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyral, a hitherto unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of the house Beolv, that's how I'm going to say it, Beolv, long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in the church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and a disturber of peace. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. Ah, but before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? I'm gonna say Ramza. I normally name him Ice, but we're gonna name him Ramza for the purpose of the playthrough. So we're gonna go with my actual birthday. So the Zodiac Brave story, you gather the Zodiac stones. This is like a little hidden thing in the game. It affects compatibility. So every character has a Zodiac sign, and there are some that are compatible, there are some that are not compatible, and it increases hit percentage, decreases hit percentage, increases damage, decreases damage, healing, all that fun stuff. So I think June 6th or whatever is the perfect date if you want to get best compat with all the bosses in the game. But we're going to go with my birthday of December 13th. Yes. I'm using a keyboard and a touchpad as controls. Here's the intro movie. This obviously was created for the PSP version, The War of the Lions. It made its way over to the mobile version. The intro video was very different on the PS1 version. So that's Arazlam, whatever his name is. And he's diving in to uncover the story. The Zodiac Brave story. Such a good soundtrack. Final Fantasy Tactics. Man, do I love this game. I have other videos showing off all the things I've collected of how much I love this video game. And it's just such a good game. And I'm so happy that we're finally playing it. There's my boy. There he is. A little longer and drawn out. And no like on-screen credit roll either. Little loading scroll, hilarious. All right, here we go. O Father, abandon not your, capital Y, wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins that we might know salvation. Lady Ovelia, it is time. I'll not be much longer, Agrius. So, happy to see that they've gone back on the translation. So, I'm pretty sure that she was Agriath in the PSP version. In the original translation, it had S. When the PSP version came out, you know, they were on a kick of kind of changing the names a little. So, famously in Final Fantasy VII, Aeris became Aerith, and I'm pretty sure Agrias became Agriath. I could be wrong about it. We'll see. When we get to some of the other names that pop up that I know they changed, but we'll see. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. Sir. You are in the presence of the princess. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. So they kneel, he bows. So this is Gaffy. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. I love the dialogue. Govern your tongue. Enough. Let us be on our way. The Father watch over you, child. And you, elder. Milady, the enemy is upon us. Duke Goltana's men? I love that sprint. She was gone. It was like 3 strides and she was out the door. We are not paid for this. Oh, we are paid for this. Time they're in our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword. Right then, to battle. Deliver us, O Lord. And we're in. Here we are. They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench. How dare he call Agrias wench? How dare he? Agrias is Bay. You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. A head-on assault. These swords of Goltana lack wits one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me. In the original game, Lad was called Rad, R-A-D, and they've switched it to Lad, L-A-D-D. Kill them all, leave no man standing. Camera jumps around a little bit here. You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. Alright, Gaffy going for a hit. Alright, so it's my turn. So I have Ramza. First thing I'm going to do is cancel out. Whoa, cancel out. And switch this. And then we're going to move with Ramza. Okay, okay, move. Yes, tells me where to move. I'm going to run ahead. Ramza, yeah, right here is fine. You're going to act. You're going to meddle. And you're going to focus. Focus. What? I said you're going to focus. So it's on himself. 100% chance to hit. Raise attack by 1. Let's perform. Bam. There you go. His attack went up. And he got some JP. Okay, and we'll face this direction. Agrias. What do you got? Judgment Blade. Alright. My speed is so fast, I'm missing everybody's names. Alright. Lavian. The other one was probably Alicia. So this dude's coming forward. Oh, he came after me? That's cool. Rams is totally gonna get KO'd. Oh, okay, they're potioning. That's fine. Okay, heal up, heal up. Okay. And this is Fuchs, who doesn't give a fuck, and he heals up. Alright. There is a challenge. So here's Rad, the mad lad. Rad. Whatever his name is now. Alright, they're attacking. Cool. In 3. Bam, look at that. They're putting the beat down. Alright, Gaffy. Gaffy can solo this because of this attack right here. Shadow Blade. So he damages and he heals himself. So he can pretty much win this fight by himself. There is a challenge to lose this fight, and it is hard. It's very hard to do it. You only control Ramza, and you need to get lucky. But it's possible. Alright, the mad lad. Lad, mad. Okay, he's healing. Life is good. Alright, my turn. So we're going to cancel and we're going to take a look at some of the enemies here. So over here we have Daish. Lazarus. Biggs, of Biggs and Wedge fame. Fuchs, who don't give a fuck. And I have to fight the camera. Can I rotate? Yeah, okay. I can rotate and I can turn. So we're gonna get a better angle, and then Wezlef, who's a failed rapper turned archer. Alright, so yeah, I only have control of this character, Ramza, right now. So we will see what we can do. Yeah, we got big moves. Let's go take out an archer. Yeah. Act. Attack. Can I take out the chemist though? That would be even better. 54? 49. I can't take him out. So we will take out the archer. Bam! Ramza. Get it done. Okay. So one thing that they got rid of in War of the Lions, at least in the North American version, was they got rid of the attack announcements. So a lot of times when characters use skills, they'll say things like, you know, burn, you know, curse you, fire, or like Agrias, for example, has her Judgment Blade. She has like a more famous one. But it is what it is. Still a good one. What happened though on the PSP version is that all of the special abilities had incredible slowdown. The frame rate would drop so low. The audio wouldn't, but the frame rate would drop so low. So it was really unplayable. So I'm happy I'm playing the Android version, which got rid of the slowdown. Oh, look at this. Phoenix down, bringing the party back. All right, they're down to 3. Okay, I'm going to take out Fuchs. I think I'm going to take out Fuchs. Bang, bang, bang. Move around. We're here. Let's act. Attack. We're going to attack Fuchs. Get fucked, Fuchs. Bam. Alright, so they're down to an archer and Lazarus. Yeah, it's like Judgment Sword, freeze on ground or some... Anyway, you know, they have announcements. Anyway, so easy, Rush is 100% attack, so he's going to go for the easy KO. The archer is going to come in. He's going after the Mad Lad Rad. Or the Rad. Mad Lad? Lad? Anyway. Okay, so this fight's all but done here. The archer is fallen. That leaves Lazarus. He doesn't have that much HP. Oh, okay. Reviver. Reviving again. Good job, lad. Okay. Do I get the last kill? We'll see. Get in here. Okay. Act. Attack. And he's got 64. I do 56. It's only a 78% chance. But I hit anyway. He's in a weakened state. This fight's over. Take us home, Agrias. Judgment Blade. Bam. It's done. Good job, team. Good job, team. So now some of the more famous dialogue. The gut punch. So I love that line. Of course, the original translation was very literal. Don't blame me, blame yourself for God. 'Tis your birth or faith that wrong you, not I. I like it a little bit better. A little more classic. All the voice actors did a great job in this game. I'm forgetting everybody's name right now. I should look it up. But I am super biased. Why indeed? Records of the hero Delita first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front stripped of livelihood, their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting the treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. Chapter 1: The Meager. The Royal Military Academy of Garland. Academy with a K. Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros. The Corpse Brigade again? I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Selmdor de Limberry, too. The Marquis? Marquis, I guess is how they say it. Marquis? Marquis? I say Marquis. Parce que c'est français. So I say Marquis, but it's Marquis? Marcus? Marquis? Anyway, that's the first I've heard of it. This is not the sound of a state visit. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Alright, everybody, form up. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. I'm sure you're already aware the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the crown, rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade, an operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Lorg's Royal Guard, stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Holds his fist up. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. And then it asked me to save. So, first thing you're going to notice is that it says 3:27 p.m. in the top right corner next to the battery. And then in the next video, you're going to see it's going to have an earlier time. That's because this is the second time I've played through the intro. My recording failed. So I'm not going to save this one. And the next video is going to pick up right here where we left off. Well, I'll show you where it's going to pick up. Yeah, I'll continue without saving because I already saved. And it's going to pick up right here where we left off. We're going to form a squad and it'll be good. So that was the tutorial battle and the intro cinematics and story setup. And in the next video, we're going to get right into an actual fight where we control more than just one character. This is Final Fantasy Tactics. It is, in my opinion, the greatest video game ever made. And I'm so happy to be playing it, and I'm so happy for you to be watching it. And I just want to thank you for watching.